Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video, and I'm making this one real quick just to show y'all a sick iPhone 5. Now, everybody knows the jailbreak just came out a couple of days ago for iOS 6, so a couple of the homies hit me up on Facebook asking me, do I think it's worth it to jailbreak the iPhone 5? And my answer to that is, of course it's worth it. You know, it's definitely worth it. You know, one of the main complaints that people have with Apple and iOS is that it's pretty boring and you can't really customize it too much. But once you jailbreak it, trust me, it turns it into a completely different device. It's like getting a brand new phone. All right, so I'll go through mine real quick. Like I said, I just had it jailbroken the other day, so I didn't really get a chance to tweak it too much, but I did add a lot of stuff to it. All right, now as you can see, I'm still rocking that iLoom screen protector on there with the home button. Now, a lot of people was hitting me up asking me why the red home button. Well, when you buy the iLoom screen protector, it comes with two colors. It comes with red or it comes with green. So I like the red a little bit better. Not to mention, once you put the screen protector on it, it adds a little bit more thickness. So it gets your home button's gonna be a little recessed. So especially if you're rocking a slip stopper like me, as you can see, I got the slip stopper on it. So I got an iLoom screen protector, tempered glass, and I got slip stopper. So my home button is really deep in. So I'm definitely rocking a aftermarket home button, so this way it's easy to hit that home button. All right, now, only one problem I will say with the slip stopper case is that if you get white, it gets a little bit dirty. And as you can see, I've been rocking this red leather holster, so some of the dye from the holster is starting to, get on the slip stopper. So I'm about to take that off. I'm going to this car meet later on today, so we're gonna drop this carbon fiber case, little M joint, rep the set, you know what I mean? So we're gonna drop that on there. Now let's get into some of the jailbreak features. First off, let's take a look at the lock screen. All right, so this is what my lock screen looks like. Now, if you notice, it's a couple of different things on my lock screen. First of all, I changed the carrier logo, Floss Mobile. As you can see, we got LTE over here. I also have a weather widget now. Now, this is on the lock screen. So this is a weather widget that I can actually move. I can check the 5-day forecast. As you can see also on the top, I got a different battery widget. My status bar looks a little bit different now. And if I swipe, I also got my SB settings. You see, so when I swipe, so now I got Bluetooth, brightness, data, location, the processors, Wi-Fi, and I could also respring, hit the power and all of that. So that's right from, all of this is from the lock screen. Now, also on the bottom of the lock screen, you see I still got my camera. I could just, slide up and go straight to the camera. And I also have this slide to unlock. Now, it takes a while for this to come on because of this theme I'm using, but it's gonna have slide to unlock. It's gonna be like in digital letters. All right, so we're not gonna really wait for that, so I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Now, one more thing with the lock screen. When I hit it, as you can see, I got like live wallpaper on the lock screen. Now, this is just some kind of random, black, red, and white colors, but it's different. It looks kind of hot. And like I said, if you leave this locked for a long time, after a while, it's going to say slide to unlock in red on the bottom. All right, so that's definitely kind of tough. So now let's open it up and see what the phone look like. Now, when I unlock it, right away, you can see something really different. Now, let me slide to my Google search. Now, you can see with my theme I'm running, even my Google search is different. You see that little eyeball? Search iPhone. I have this this kind of Grim Reaper death kind of theme. You know what I'm saying? So my wallpaper just keeps changing to all of these different Grim Reapers. Now, shout out to the dudes who know me personally. I got a big giant Grim Reaper tattoo on my back. So this is kind of like my theme. So I rock with this one. The tattoo on my back kind of looks like this one. You know what I'm saying? So while the phone is just in standstill mode, while it's in standby, it's just gonna keep on cycling through different wallpapers. So that's kind of hot. Now, when you look at my home screen, right away you can see another thing. Instead of 4 icons going across, now I got 5. So I got 5 icons going across. And if you look at my dock, I also have an extra icon in the dock now. And as you can see, some of the icons done changed. Look at my Facebook, my SMS. You get a couple of themed icons. That all depends which theme you're using. I'm using this red theme, but there's 1,000 different themes you could get to with 1,000 different icon packs, so you get whatever you want. Also, another thing that's kind of hot now, as you can see, all the backgrounds just keep changing. All of these icons I got, now I can also scroll vertically. You see, so this is my home screen. So all of these icons, now I can scroll up and down. So that's definitely tough. Because you know when you got 1,000 apps on your iPhone, you got to keep scrolling side to side. So now I can put my favorite 20, 30, 40, 50 apps right from my main home screen and just scroll up and down. Next, I also have the barrel tweak. See, so when I scroll side to side, you see how I get that animation? So that's barrel. Now with barrel, there's a whole bunch of different settings. You don't have to make it, curl up like this. You can make it do like fold over in and out. Let the pages zoom in and out. You got to play with it for yourself. It's a lot of different customization features on that one. Okay, you can see I just got a notification. It's all themed out. I got a red notification. Also, let me show you something that's tough real quick before we move on. When I hit the power button, you see I got the TV tube again now, like I used to have on the old school Androids. So now when I lock the phone, you get the TV tube. All right, so that's just a nice animation. That looks kind of tough. You got the barrel going back and forth. Also now, if you keep scrolling, you can see I got some widgets now. Now everybody knows iOS doesn't really have widgets, but once you jailbreak it, now you got widgets. So these are the same kind of widgets that you'll find in the notification bar, but a few extra ones, like my SB settings. So now if you look at the bottom, I got my Bluetooth brightness data and all of that. Same thing I showed you before. Now I can scroll over, respring, can refresh, get the power and all that. So that's a live widget. I also have a calendar widget now. I can easily scroll through and check the date without having to open up any apps. I have this other one now. I gotta try to wait till you get a black background so you can really see it. But you see where it says tap to snap? If I hit that, what that's gonna do is take me straight to Instagram photos. All right, so when you're out in the street and you see something, instead of just taking a quick picture and post it to Instagram, now you could just snap it and take it straight to Instagram. You see I got another notification. Little Gmail, got the little Gmail icon. Comes up red. That's kind of tough. Same like in the notification, now I could tap the tweet, post straight to Facebook. As you can see, I got the weather widget, which scrolls. So I got the 5-day forecast and all that. All right, so that's kind of tough. Now let me show y'all my notification bar. Now when I scroll down on the notification bar, as you can see, what it does is blur out the background. So whatever screen I'm on, let me get back to a regular screen. When I hit that notification bar, now the background is blurry instead of that, that dull black background. Now it just looks nice like this with the blurred out background. Also, if I scroll all the way down, I got another set of SB settings right there, and I got another tap to snap. So this is good. You got multiple options from multiple screens. So that's definitely kind of tough. Also, part of this theme is, let me show you, let me open up a browser. You're going to see I got this a new loading screen. So it's kind of like I got a new UI now. So watch when I try to open up Chrome. You see I get that loading app screen? Let me open up something else. Say I try to open up Flipboard. You see it says loading apps? So that's kind of tough. So every time I upload something or, when something's loading, instead of the typical Apple, animation you get, now you get all these different animations. Now, speaking of uploading stuff and having multiple apps open at once, one of the main things that I hated about this iPhone 5 is when you want to close down all your apps that you've been running, you got to go through the bottom and you got to close them all out one by one. And that's kind of annoying. So now that it's jailbroken, this is what I could do now. So when I hit it twice, now I get these pages, kind of like Android. Now I got a full view of all the apps that I have running. And just like Android, I can swipe them down one at a time, or I could just hold it down and I'm going to get this message. So now I could just clear everything at once. All right, I'm not going to do that yet. Also now, if you look, when I scroll to the right, Got my Wi-Fi, 3G, Bluetooth, all that. Got the settings, the brightness right from right here, right from the app drawer. Scroll over one more time, and I got my music player. So I can just hit play. Foxy Brown and Nas, y'all don't know nothing about that. Like I said, if I want to get rid of all of them, just hit yes. Now they're all gone. So that's a major, major hot feature right there. And also part of this theme, I'll just get into a couple of things really quick and then we out of here. If you look at the phone, I got a different dialer now. Themed out red. You see when I get mail now, I get a little icon like that. Also, if we go to text messaging, you see I got like the black backgrounds. Now, only thing I didn't theme out yet was the keyboard. I'm trying to find something that's kind of hot. But there's 1,000 keyboards, so by the end of the day, I will have something that's kind of hot. You also see now, like, all of the UI changed red, so like my send button is red now. So all that's kind of tough. Like I said, if you got an iPhone 5, it's totally worth it to jailbreak it. Totally worth it. You see, I'm scrolling up and down now. All right, so this is a definite go now. Once you jailbreak this iPhone, it goes from being a solid 9 basically to a solid 10. You know what I'm saying? The phone is a solid 10 once it's jailbroken. My only complaint I still got with this phone is basically the size. The screen is a little bit too small. When you get emails and stuff, it's hard to read an email with small. Matter of fact, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about right now. Let me pull up a quick email. Okay, good. See, I got some hate mail coming in, so we can look at that together. let's see what it looks like. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to get into that. Look, you see, this is how it looks when I get an email. It looks just like this. Look how much I got to bring it in now to see this. Compared to when you're on a big screen phone, you could just look at your email. Me personally, I don't wear glasses or nothing. I got 20/20 vision and all that, but it's just still more time to zoom in and out. So that's my only complaint with this iPhone 5. But now that it's jailbroken, this phone is definitely a go. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more. And like I said, by next week, I'll have it fully tweaked out. I'll make another video with everything else I did to it, and we get into that. All right? Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And shout out to all my homies on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at. Full time. All right? It's your boy Floss. I'm going to catch up with y'all on the next trip. Deuces.